Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am here for my week 1 check-in of April. So I've got my clicky clacky calculator. I love that noise. I actually bought myself a keyboard. I needed a keyboard, and so I picked one that went, if you listen, love it. Gotta love a clicky clack. I've got my purse because I want to check a couple of my cash envelopes. I don't think I should have anything left in this one, so I need to check that one. This can't be week 1 then. No, this is week 2. What am I thinking? Oh my word. This is week 2. Sorry about that. My camera battery, the card filled up. Yeah, it's not week 1. What am I talking about? It's week 2, which is the week from the 12th to the 18th. Oh my goodness me. So yeah, the 12th to the 18th of April we're checking in for. And I don't think I should have anything in here, but apparently I do. So I do need to double check that, because it has confused me a little bit. No, actually, I think I was getting myself too confused. No, still don't think I should have anything. We'll double check. We'll double check. Okay, so I'm gonna get my weekly check-in page. Okay, so I've got my little card with my key to tell me what each colour sticker represents. I've got my weekly check-in page, and I've got my monthly view. I'm just going to move it up, and I'm going to try and zoom you in a smidge so that you can see. So a tick means that it has come out of my bank account. A cross across the way means I've checked in for it. So we can see I've checked in for last week, and I did 11 days. So I did the 1st to the 11th, because there was only 4 days there. So this week, which is week 2 check-in, is for the 12th to the 18th. Holy moly, I cannot believe we're already on the 20th of April. Never mind. Okay, so fun money, which is my fun money, and it is dark pink. We have got Klarna, which I think I mentioned before. I mentioned in last week's video. I bought some stuff from Cult Beauty, and I did Klarna. I'm not sure why. I got myself confused, and I did Klarna. So I've just paid it. I think that's the... I thought I did pay in 3 as well. Did I? I have no idea. But I did Klarna. But that, I got an email saying it was finished, so I don't know what I've done there. Oh, did I return something? Oh, I don't know. Who knows? So, anyway, I've got Klarna. I've got Bethany Rose, which was her birthday box. I couldn't resist. And Stationery Wonderland, which is my subscription. So that is £57.05 I've spent. And if we take that off the £67 too, I have £9.97 left. We'll chat about that in a moment. Next up is kids. They didn't spend anything at all. So they still have £122.91, which sounds about right, to be honest. Next up is eating out, which is dark blue, which was £25 for the Chinese. And we also went to McDonald's on Saturday, which was £21.54. So we've spent £46.54. And we had £50 left. So we should have £3.46 left. I am so confused then. So we spent the McDonald's we took out of the bank, and I keep £20 in the bank, which is correct, £1.54. What I don't understand is how we have, oh, that's the wrong envelope as well. Did I not pay for the Chinese? I mean, I don't mean I didn't pay for it, but did I use the wrong money? 25, 50, 75. So I should have a 5 left in here. Do you know what I think I've done? I don't know what I've done. So I actually do think that these two, I only spent 20 because I used change out of my purse. So that would mean I would have a 10 left. So I should have 15, I think, left. Where's this come from? Well, I'm going to put it back because we are having Chinese again this week. But I don't know how we've got this left. I really don't know what I've done here. The only thing I can think is that I took out more cash than I thought. No, definitely shouldn't have. No, I definitely put £80 in here in my cash stuffing video. I'm gonna guess, because it's £30 that's in here, I'm gonna guess this one I paid with something else. So it's possible that I forgot to take the envelope and I went to the bank, but it's not come out of my bank. So unless I had £20 for something else. Ooh, wait a minute. I think I had £20 in my wallet. I have just remembered. Okay. I went to the Chinese and I didn't take this with me and I had a £20 note in my car. So that's what I used to pay for that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave this and I'm going to leave this like this and I'm just going to use that for the Chinese this week. And be grateful that I don't have to take it from somewhere else. We're going to leave it at the £3.46 though that's on here because that is what I should have. Yeah, I'm just going to leave this. Or actually, that is this week's check-in. Yeah, you know what? We're going to take that off. And I am fairly certain I used the... So that'll just be £21.54. I'm fairly certain I used the £20 note that I found in my car. Because I cleaned out my car and I found a little purse in the, you know, in the middle bit of your car, like the pocket thing. What's it called? Who cares? Anyway, console. I found a small purse in there that had a £20 note. It also had a £10 note that was so old you can't spend it anymore. But I had a £20 note, and thinking about it, I put it in my purse and I thought to myself, I can use that for the takeaway. Because I needed to change the £10 anyway. And honestly, it's been in the car for so long, I don't want to leave it in the car anymore. So anyway, £28.46, which that's right because I've got £1 something in the account. So that's now right. We've sorted it. We're going to leave it. We're going to forget Caroline just went a bit off the rails there and got incredibly confused. Okay, petrol. I didn't have any petrol. So I've still got 1968. I don't think I'm going to need any petrol. So that'll be fine. Kids activities. Yes, we have one. Isaac had play scheme. So we have a £5 for that. Which means they've got 124 left. Which that's fine because I did spend on Monday for nursery snack. And ballet is starting back next Monday. So she's going to have clothing and ballet fees. Oh my goodness. Okay, so groceries. £7.99, which is our Tesco's subscription, and £150, which was our big shop. So £157.99, which leaves us with £195.39, which that is absolutely fine because I'm going to go and do a big shop on Saturday, and then I'm going to push the next big shop over to the first. Or I'm going to try and fit in one big shop here and no big shop here. I'm not really sure yet. I don't think I can do that if I'm honest. It's just going to have to be one big shop. But that is actually fine. I'm quite happy with that now. We did definitely overspend at the beginning of the month, and next month I definitely want to track spending. Unbudgeted is still 0. Thank you very much. Proud of myself for that. Also, yes, my Tesco is 150 and it was 150 last week, and that is a weird round number, no pennies or anything, and that is because sometimes I go shopping for my dad on separate days, which is fine, but when I go shopping for him at the same time as us, he pays for it and then I give him whatever the amount of our groceries was. So our groceries, I round it up. So I think it was like 141.96 or something stupid like that, and I just rounded it up to 150. So that's how that works. And sometimes he just doesn't take the money. So if he just doesn't take the money, that's fine. That'll pay for 2 more groceries. But yeah, that's it. I think I'm done. So, fun money, that's okay. I have spent some this week, so we'll just have a quick chat about my no spend. So, my no spend for my home, oh look, I've got a no spend on the 15th. I can put a little sticker on. So, we had 3 no spend days this week, which that's pretty good. I'm quite happy with that. I'm quite happy with our spending this week. I think that's reasonable and okay, if I'm honest. I'm quite comfortable with all of that. My personal no spend, I had a couple of slips this week. Bethany Rose I wasn't planning on buying, but that's okay, I did track it. I did buy some wax as well, which is not on here because I took that out of my little separate thing. And yeah, so I have had 4 days where I've spent money this week. Not this week, but like this week from the 12th to the 18th. I did spend personal money for about 4 days. I would class them as on no spend things that I wasn't going to spend money on. So I bought some wax. She was having a sale on some scents that were going to go out of stock. She wasn't going to make them anymore and I really like them. So I ordered some wax, and I bought some leggings as well. And I can't remember the other things. One was cleaning stuff, so I don't know if it necessarily counts as breaking my no spend. But yeah, so I had 4 days where I broke my no spend on things that quite honestly I could have not bought, but I did. It is what it is. I'm still, I feel, consistent with my no spend. I still think I'm doing quite well, so I'm quite happy with how I'm going. So I'm not going to beat myself up about the days that I didn't do perfectly. Because why bother? Why beat myself up about them? It's not going to make the rest of the month go badly. I've still got plenty of days to not spend, which I'm doing fine with. So, that being said, that's pretty good. I'm quite happy with that. So I'm going to put this away. So, now we're going to do my Savopoly for this week. So, I've said so like 8 times in this video. Where is my dice? Okay, let's roll my dice. And I've got 4. So we'll just move my little character. 1, 2, 3, 4. So £15. Okay. So let's see what we have in bus. Which, yeah, that's fine. We can still use the bus one, which I did mention before. I use the bus one because Greg's not actually working, but he is going back to work starting next week, but he is car sharing. So we will need some of it because we like to give the person that drives some money towards her petrol, but not a lot. So we're not going to need a lot of it. So 15, I'm going to take it out of my back into bank money because that's fine. Like so. And I have a new place that I'm keeping my Savopoly now. I've changed my envelopes and the binder that they're in. So I will update on this at some point. Probably next cash stuffing video. But at the back here, I have now got a Savopoly zippy pocket. So I'm going to put the 15 in. And I also have a little tracker in here that I have written all the dates on. So on the 19th, this is so I can keep track of the balance, because I found I was adding it up, like I was counting it every time because I wanted to know how I was doing, and I like being able to see it. So our Savopoly now is up to £193, which we're in week 16 of the year. So, I mean, that's really good. I'm really happy with that. Really happy with that. So, yeah, that is in my little zippy Savopoly wallet. Very happy with that one. I'm just going to pop that away. And then, oh, I forgot to write it down. So I'll just write it here. £15. So, yeah, we have done 16 weeks now of Savopoly. Somebody did ask a few questions about the Savopoly, so I'm just going to quickly explain it again. You can purchase this. I sell it in my Etsy shop as a printed sticker in 3 different sizes, or you can buy it as a printable, which is a good way of getting it because you can resize it however you want. But it comes without the numbers, essentially. It's a blank board, and I filled in my numbers, and you just roll a dice once a week. I do it every Monday, which is my check-in day. Move my character, and whatever she lands on, that is what I save. And you have to just save it from wherever. So I might save it from eating out, I might save it from petrol. I try not to save it from the kids' envelopes at any point, but you never know. At the moment, I'm pretty much just using the buses one exclusively because we don't need it. So it's fine. But yeah, it's just to try and save some extra money. One of the comments was also, where do I put it? So yeah, I keep it in this envelope now. I used to just put it in a pouch from Simply Gilded, but I didn't like how it waffled around. So now it's with my other sinking funds, and I can also write the tracker on it as well. Yeah, so I keep it in here, and ideally at the end of the year is when I would go into it. So last year I didn't do it for the full year. I think I did it for over half the year, but not the full year. And we saved, well, I wrote it down here. We saved £548, and I'm sure I only did it for 6 or 7 months, but I spent £450 on a PlayStation 5 because hubby and Isaac and me really wanted one. And the remainder I've just saved, but I have now put it into a new wallet, which is my Planner Funds wallet. So this now has £95, which was my leftover from last year's Savopoly, and this is going to be for things out with my fun money. If, say, I wanted to buy something from a Simply Gilded release, or a binder or a planner or something, would have to come out of here. I'm going to add into here occasionally, so if I do a de-stash on Facebook, the money from that will go in here, because my no spend has been going really well for the most part, and it's really teaching me, it's making me really think about what I spend my money on and what I want to spend my money on and what I don't want to spend my money on. It's making me be far more intentional with my spending, and I'm actually really glad I started doing it. So I'm planning on continuing it on as well. So yeah, so this is my planner fun money. So that's what was left over from last year's Savopoly is now in here, ready for me to spend if I want to, or not if I don't want to. And that's it. That is my week's check-in. So next week, what I'm going to do is when I check in for the 19th to the 25th, I am also going to set up my budget for May. I'm going to show you exactly how I do it. So I have my kit, and I'm going to show you exactly how I lay it out, how I work out figures, etc. I'm not going to tell you all the figures, but I'm going to show you how I do that. So stay tuned for that next week. If anybody has any questions, or if there's any other financial videos you would like to see, please ask me down below, and I will add them to my to film list for for next month. But yeah, if anybody has any questions, please ask them down below, or you can find me on Instagram. I'll put my Instagram name just here. You can also find me in my Facebook group, which is a good place to ask any questions because I'm not the only one who answers stuff there, and you probably get lots of ideas from there. So with all that being said, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye.